So just to finish up over here, one thing we'll want to do is we'll actually want to have velocity. So just put a simple trail stop down, and we'll say compute velocity. So it'll be able to do that. It'll slow it down a little bit, but now we'll actually have velocity vectors as it moves through space, whereas before we did not. But that's fine. So now it'll actually render this correctly. Normally, when we're dealing with just the straight output from the sim, we have velocity vectors that are computed by the sim. We could even just transfer these vectors over. That is also valid, but this is even more accurate. So there you have it. Awesome. So we got velocity on that, which we'll need for doing our motion blur later on. We can essentially just assemble it back. Now, let's see, create pack geometry. We can keep our path from before. Nothing's changed there. And you can look at it over here. It still has all our cool original paths, so it's all nice. It's got the velocity locked up inside it though. We may need to actually render it, depending on how you, again, are going to render this. If you're going to bring it back into Maya, then you probably don't even need this in the first place. But in any case, we just need to, I guess we used a delete there. We probably should have used a split, if only because they're cooler. So let's split based off of that instead. And so now it's, there we go. Because we're gonna need the stuff that was not, that was not deformable. We need to actually merge that back in. Because this output node is gonna be for everything. So we can say, merge the whole thing. So now we have our deformed metal with all of our fractured pieces and whatnot. Something like that. There it is, the whole thing. So let's make a little movie of this guy now. So we have a nice mixture of jagged pieces and bent pieces, brittle pieces, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to make a null here just so we have it. Very good. So let's see what we got. And actually, we don't have our full sim here, so I'm just gonna turn off this cache sim thing here for a minute, and then we will make our play blast for the whole 120 frames. See what that looks like. All right, and it's all done. Boom. And there it is, looking pretty cool. Maybe a little active, because it's coming down pretty hard. But yeah, it bounces a little bit, maybe more than I'd like, but still looking pretty good. A lot of cool moments of the, in contents of the thing here, kind of pouring out here. The whole sim is a minute and a half, which is incredible. That's just how fast Bullet is once you're putting it through the ringer there, but not using too many constraints, just kind of setting it up all like we did. Super fast results. You could just drop a whole bunch of these helicopters on top of each other if you wanted to, and it would still be pretty fast. But at any rate, we got everything we wanted so far. We've got the thing spinning, we've got the dents that stay dented, everything is dented. Like everything that's green, everything that was part of that body is being automatically dented. And we can even add our own artistically directed dents later on as well, but these big ones from the sim that happen over several frames are important to get. And that's really cool. I love that this thing kind of gets catapulted off here. Anyway, I can look at this for a while, but that is probably good for now. So there it is. That alone is it. In the next couple of chapters, we're just going to talk about some little small tweaks and things, and it'll be done.